Question 1. What is the official name of the United Kingdom? A. The British Isles. B. The Commonwealth of Britain. C. The United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. D. The Republic of the United Kingdom. Answer: C. The United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. The official name of the United Kingdom is the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, reflecting the political union of England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Question 2. In which year did the Battle of Hastings take place? A. 1066. B. 1215. C. 1415. D. 1603. Answer: A. 1066. The Battle of Hastings occurred in 1066, marking a pivotal point in English history with the Norman conquest of England. Question 3. Who is the patron saint of England, and what day is celebrated in his honour? A. St. George, April 23. B. St. Andrew, November 30. C. St. David, March 1. D. St. Patrick, March 17. Answer: A. St. George, April 23. St. George is the patron saint of England, and his feast day is celebrated on April 23 each year. Question 4. What is the main difference between the UK Parliament and the devolved parliaments? A. The UK Parliament can legislate on reserved matters only. B. Devolved parliaments can legislate on any matter. C. The UK Parliament legislates on matters affecting the whole UK. D. Devolved parliaments have no legislative powers. Answer: C. The UK Parliament legislates on matters affecting the whole UK, whereas devolved parliaments in Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland have powers over certain local matters. Question 5. Name the ship that famously carried the Pilgrim Fathers to America. A. The Mayflower. B. The Endeavour. C. The Victory. D. The Beagle. Answer: A. The Mayflower. The Mayflower is the ship that carried the Pilgrim Fathers to America in 1620, an iconic event in both British and American history. Question 6. Which document, signed in 1215, had a profound influence on the constitutional development of the UK? A. The Bill of Rights. B. The Magna Carta. C. The Royal Charter. D. The Charter of Liberties. Answer: B. The Magna Carta. Signed in 1215, the Magna Carta is a foundational document in English constitutional history, limiting the powers of the monarch and laying the groundwork for modern democracy. Question 7. Name the war fought between the houses of Lancaster and York. A. The War of the Roses. B. The English Civil War. C. The 100 Years' War. D. The Glorious Revolution. Answer: A. The War of the Roses. The War of the Roses was fought between the houses of Lancaster and York for control of the English throne, symbolized by the emblems of a red rose and a white rose respectively. Question 8. Who was the first female Prime Minister of the UK? A. Elizabeth I. B. Margaret Thatcher. C. Theresa May. D. Mary Queen of Scots. Answer: B. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher was the first female Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, serving from 1979 to 1990. Question 9. In which year did the UK join the European Economic Community, which later became known as the European Union? A. 1957. B. 1967. C. 1973. D. 1985. Answer C. 1973. The UK joined the European Economic Community, now known as the European Union, in 1973. Question 10. What is the primary duty of the British police? A. To prosecute offenders. B. To make laws. C. To enforce laws. D. To judge legal cases. Answer C. To enforce laws. The primary duty of the British police is to enforce the law, maintaining order and protecting the citizens and their property. Question 11. Who must uphold the law and administer justice in the UK? A. The Prime Minister. B. Members of Parliament. C. Judges and magistrates. D. The police. Answer C. Judges and magistrates. Judges and magistrates are responsible for upholding the law and administering justice in the UK. Question 12. Which two houses make up the UK Parliament? A. The House of Commons and the House of Lords. B. The House of Lords and the Royal House. C. The House of Commons and the Senate. D. The Senate and the House of Representatives. Answer A. The House of Commons and the House of Lords. The UK Parliament is bicameral, consisting of the House of Commons and the House of Lords. Question 13. Describe one responsibility that comes with UK citizenship. A. Voting in all elections. B. Serving in the military. C. Jury service. D. Paying taxes. Answer C. Jury service. One of the responsibilities that come with UK citizenship is serving on a jury when summoned, which is a vital part of the judicial system. Question 14. What flower is associated with Scotland and often worn on special occasions? A. Daffodil. B. Shamrock. C. Thistle. D. Rose. Answer C. Thistle. The thistle is the national flower of Scotland and is often worn on special occasions. Question 15. Which UK country is known for its national parks and mountains, such as Snowdonia? A. England. B. Scotland. C. Wales. D. Northern Ireland. Answer C. Wales. Wales is renowned for its beautiful national parks and rugged mountains, including Snowdonia. Question 16. What was the main reason for establishing the National Health Service in 1948? A. To provide free education. B. To ensure military preparedness. C. To offer health care to all regardless of wealth. D. To promote private health care. Answer C. To offer health care to all regardless of wealth. The National Health Service, NHS, was established in 1948 to provide health care for all UK residents, funded through taxation. Question 17. Which famous British scientist developed the theory of evolution through natural selection? A. Isaac Newton. B. Charles Darwin. C. Stephen Hawking. D. Michael Faraday. Answer B. Charles Darwin. Charles Darwin developed the theory of evolution through natural selection, profoundly changing the scientific view on the natural history of life. Question 18. What event in 1666 greatly altered the landscape of London? A. The London Blitz. B. The Great Plague. C. The Great Fire of London. D. The English Civil War. Answer C. The Great Fire of London. The Great Fire of London in 1666 destroyed a large part of the City of London, including most of the civic buildings, leading to the subsequent rebuilding of the city. Question 19. Which two English philosophers are known for their development of the social contract theory? A. John Locke and Thomas Hobbes. B. Francis Bacon and Thomas More. C. Adam Smith and John Stuart Mill. D. Bertrand Russell and Alfred North Whitehead. Answer: A. John Locke and Thomas Hobbes. Both John Locke and Thomas Hobbes were pivotal in developing the social contract theory, which framed the legitimacy of the authority of the state over the individual. Question 20. Name one major global sporting event that the UK has hosted. A. The FIFA World Cup. B. The Olympic Games. C. The Super Bowl. D. The NBA Finals. Answer: B. The Olympic Games. The UK hosted the Olympic Games in London in 1948 and more recently in 2012, showcasing the country on a global sporting stage. Question 21. Who is the head of state in the United Kingdom? A. The Prime Minister. B. The Queen. C. The Speaker of the House. D. The Lord Chancellor. Answer: B. The Queen. The Queen is the head of state in the United Kingdom, playing a ceremonial role in the governance of the country. Question 22. What legal system does Scotland have, and how is it different from England and Wales? A. Scotland uses civil law. England and Wales use common law. B. Scotland uses common law. England and Wales use statutory law. C. Scotland uses a mixed legal system. England and Wales use common law. D. Scotland and England and Wales both use the same legal system. Answer: C. Scotland uses a mixed legal system. England and Wales use common law. Scotland's legal system combines elements of civil and common law, making it unique in the UK. Question 23. In what year did women in the UK gain the right to vote at the same age as men? A. 1918. B. 1928. C. 1969. D. 1944. Answer: B. 1928. Women in the UK gained the right to vote on the same terms as men in 1928, following the Representation of the People Act 1928. Question 24. Which ancient structure is located in Wiltshire and considered a prehistoric monument? A. Hadrian's Wall. B. Stonehenge. C. The Roman Baths. D. The Tower of London. Answer: B. Stonehenge. Stonehenge, located in Wiltshire, is one of the most famous prehistoric monuments in the world, known for its complex of Neolithic and Bronze Age structures. Question 25. How often are general elections held in the UK under normal circumstances? A. Every 3 years. B. Every 4 years. C. Every 5 years. D. Every 7 years. Answer: C. Every 5 years. Under the Fixed Term Parliaments Act 2011, general elections in the UK are scheduled to be held every 5 years. Question 26. What is the significance of the Magna Carta in the context of British law and governance? A. It established the monarchy as the supreme ruler. B. It served as the first written constitution. C. It limited the powers of the king and affirmed the rights of the nobility. D. It abolished the feudal system. Answer: C. It limited the powers of the king and affirmed the rights of the nobility. The Magna Carta, signed in 1215, is a cornerstone of modern democracy and legal systems, establishing the principle that everyone, including the king, is subject to the law. Question 27. Who was the reigning monarch during the Victorian era? A. Queen Elizabeth I. B. Queen Victoria. C. King Edward VII. D. Queen Mary II. Answer: B. Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria was the monarch during the Victorian era, a period of industrial, cultural, political, scientific and military change within the United Kingdom. Question 28. Which significant global conflict was fought by the UK in the first half of the 20th century? A. The Korean War. B. World War II. C. The Vietnam War. D. The Falklands War. Answer: B. World War II. The United Kingdom was a key participant in World War II, fighting from 1939 to 1945 against the Axis powers. Question 29. What is the role of the Secretary of State in the UK government? A. To preside over the House of Commons. B. To represent the UK in foreign affairs. C. To head a major government department. D. To manage the UK's finances. Answer: C. To head a major government department. The Secretary of State in the UK government is responsible for the leadership and overall direction of a major government department, such as health, education, or defence. Question 30. Name the act that integrates the European Convention on Human Rights into British law. A. The Equality Act 2010. B. The Human Rights Act 1998. C. The Civil Rights Act 1964. D. The British Bill of Rights. Answer: B. The Human Rights Act 1998. The Human Rights Act 1998 incorporates the European Convention on Human Rights into UK law, ensuring that these rights are protected by UK courts. Question 31. What is the minimum voting age in the UK? A. 16. B. 18. C. 21. D. 25. Answer: B. 18. The minimum voting age for most elections in the UK is 18 years. Question 32. What event is commemorated by Guy Fawkes Night? A. The end of the English Civil War. B. The signing of the Magna Carta. C. The Gunpowder Plot of 1605. D. The Battle of Britain. Answer: C. The Gunpowder Plot of 1605. Guy Fawkes Night, also known as Bonfire Night, commemorates the failed Gunpowder Plot of 1605 when Guy Fawkes and other conspirators attempted to blow up the Houses of Parliament. Question 33. Name the process required for a bill to become law in the United Kingdom. A. Royal Declaration. B. Public referendum. C. Parliamentary approval and royal assent. D. Judicial review. Answer: C. Parliamentary approval and royal assent. A bill must be approved by both Houses of Parliament and receive royal assent from the monarch to become law in the UK. Question 34. Which British scientist is credited with inventing the World Wide Web? A. Alexander Fleming. B. Charles Babbage. C. Tim Berners-Lee. D. Isaac Newton. Answer: C. Tim Berners-Lee. Sir Tim Berners-Lee is credited with inventing the World Wide Web, proposing an information management system in 1989, which later became the web. Question 35. What landmark document established the principle of the separation of powers in the UK? A. The Magna Carta. B. The Bill of Rights 1689. C. The Act of Settlement 1701. D. The Great Charter of 1215. Answer: B. The Bill of Rights 1689. The Bill of Rights 1689 laid down limits on the powers of the Crown and set out the rights of Parliament, including the principle of separation of powers within the UK government. Question 36. What is the significance of the Commonwealth to the UK? A. It is primarily a trade bloc. B. It is a political alliance for global dominance. C. It fosters economic and cultural cooperation. D. It is a military alliance against other superpowers. Answer: C. It fosters economic and cultural cooperation. The Commonwealth is a political association of 54 member states, most of which are former territories of the British Empire, and it promotes economic and cultural cooperation. Question 37. Describe the contribution of the Bronx sisters to British literature. A. They wrote influential political treatises. B. They contributed foundational texts in feminist theory. C. They created some of the most enduring novels of the 19th century. D. They introduced new styles in poetry. Answer: C. They created some of the most enduring novels of the 19th century. The Bronte sisters, Charlotte, Emily, and Anne, are celebrated for their significant contributions to English literature, including novels such as Jane Eyre and Wuthering Heights. Question 38. What historical figure led the formation of the Church of England? A. Queen Elizabeth I. B. King Henry VIII. C. King James I. D. Queen Victoria. Answer: B. King Henry VIII. King Henry VIII founded the Church of England in 1534 after his split from the Roman Catholic Church, primarily to secure an annulment of his marriage. Question 39. Name the treaty that marks the formal union between England and Scotland. A. The Treaty of Paris. B. The Treaty of Versailles. C. The Acts of Union 1707. D. The Magna Carta. Answer: C. The Acts of Union 1707. The Acts of Union 1707 formally united the kingdoms of England and Scotland under the name of Great Britain. Question 40. What are the Crown dependencies and how are they governed? A. They are independent countries within the British Empire. B. They are directly governed by the UK Parliament. C. They are self-governing possessions of the Crown. D. They are colonies of the United Kingdom. Answer: C. They are self-governing possessions of the Crown. The Crown dependencies, which include the Isle of Man, Jersey and Guernsey, are not part of the United Kingdom, but are self-governing possessions of the Crown. Question 41. Which British monarch succeeded Queen Victoria? A. King Edward VII. B. King George V. C. Queen Elizabeth II. D. King Henry VIII. Answer: A. King Edward VII. King Edward VII succeeded Queen Victoria, his mother, marking the beginning of the Edwardian era after Victoria's long reign. Question 42. Name the economic and social reforms introduced by the post-war Labour government in 1945. A. Privatisation of major industries. B. Introduction of the welfare state. C. Decrease in public spending. D. Expansion of the British Empire. Answer: B. Introduction of the welfare state. The post-war Labour government in 1945 introduced significant economic and social reforms, including the establishment of the welfare state, which included the creation of the National Health Service. Question 43. What is the role of the monarch in the modern UK political system? A. Active political leader. B. Ceremonial figurehead. C. Head of government. D. Chief legislator. Answer: B. Ceremonial figurehead. In the modern UK political system, the monarch's role is largely ceremonial, and they do not play an active role in day-to-day governance. Question 44. Which Prime Minister is associated with the establishment of the welfare state in the UK? A. Winston Churchill. B. Margaret Thatcher. C. Clement Attlee. D. Tony Blair. Answer: C. Clement Attlee. Clement Attlee, the Prime Minister who led the post-war Labour government, is credited with establishing the welfare state in the UK. Question 45. What was the purpose of the Human Rights Act 1998? A. To establish economic rights. B. To codify criminal law. C. To incorporate the European Convention on Human Rights into UK law. D. To regulate international trade. Answer: C. To incorporate the European Convention on Human Rights into UK law. The Human Rights Act 1998 was enacted to bring the European Convention on Human Rights into UK law, allowing citizens to take human rights cases to UK courts. Question 46. Name the first country in the UK to establish its own parliament after devolution. A. England. B. Scotland. C. Wales. D. Northern Ireland. Answer: B. Scotland. Scotland was the first country in the UK to establish its own parliament after devolution, with the establishment of the Scottish Parliament in 1999. Question 47. What does the term suffrage signify in the context of British history? A. The right to free speech. B. The right to vote. C. The right to public assembly. D. The right to fair trial. Answer: B. The right to vote. In British history, suffrage specifically refers to the right to vote in political elections. Question 48. Which movement led to significant reforms in the British educational system in the 20th century? A. The Progressive Movement. B. The Labour Movement. C. The Educational Reform Movement. D. The Technological Advancement Movement. Answer: C. The Educational Reform Movement. Significant reforms in the British educational system in the 20th century were largely driven by the Educational Reform Movement, which aimed to make education accessible to all citizens. Question 49. What landmark decision allowed for the UK's withdrawal from the European Union? A. The Lisbon Treaty. B. The Brexit referendum. C. The Maastricht Treaty. D. The Treaty of Rome. Answer: B. The Brexit referendum. The landmark decision that allowed for the UK's withdrawal from the European Union was the result of the Brexit referendum, held in 2016. Question 50. Who was the British monarch during the American War of Independence? A. King George III. B. Queen Victoria. C. King Edward III. D. King Henry V. Answer: A. King George III. King George III was the British monarch during the American War of Independence, which occurred from 1775 to 1783. Question 51. Name the battle in which Admiral Nelson died and became a national hero. A. The Battle of Waterloo. B. The Battle of Trafalgar. C. The Battle of the Somme. D. The Battle of Britain. Answer: B. The Battle of Trafalgar. Admiral Nelson died in the Battle of Trafalgar in 1805, where he secured a decisive victory against the combined fleets of France and Spain, cementing his status as a British national hero. Question 52. Describe the significance of the Industrial Revolution in Britain. A. It marked the decline of the British economy. B. It led to the expansion of the British Empire. C. It initiated major technological and industrial changes. D. It caused a decrease in urbanization. Answer. C. It initiated major technological and industrial changes. The Industrial Revolution, beginning in the late 18th century, was significant for initiating major technological and industrial changes in Britain, transforming economic and social structures. Question 53. Who was the first woman to be awarded a Nobel Prize in 2 different scientific fields, and what were those fields? A. Rosalind Franklin, Chemistry and Physics. B. Dorothy Hodgkin, Chemistry and Medicine. C. Marie Curie, Physics and Chemistry. D. Ada Lovelace, Mathematics and Physics. Answer. C. Marie Curie, Physics and Chemistry. Marie Curie was the first woman to be awarded a Nobel Prize in 2 different scientific fields, which were physics and chemistry. Question 54. What is the primary function of the House of Lords in contemporary politics? A. To elect the Prime Minister. B. To review and revise proposed legislation. C. To represent the UK in international matters. D. To enforce the laws. Answer. B. To review and revise proposed legislation. The primary function of the House of Lords in contemporary politics is to act as a revising chamber, reviewing and amending proposed legislation. Question 55. Which legal document, signed in the 17th century, laid the foundations for the constitutional monarchy in the UK? A. The Magna Carta. B. The Bill of Rights 1689. C. The Royal Charter. D. The Act of Settlement 1701. Answer. B. The Bill of Rights 1689. The Bill of Rights 1689 is a fundamental legal document that laid the foundations for the constitutional monarchy in the UK, establishing limits on royal authority and enhancing the rights of Parliament. Question 56. What term describes the period of British history characterised by the reign of Queen Elizabeth I? A. The Elizabethan era. B. The Victorian era. C. The Edwardian era. D. The Georgian era. Answer. A. The Elizabethan era. The period of British history during the reign of Queen Elizabeth I is known as the Elizabethan era, noted for its advancements in the arts, exploration and literature. Question 57. Who are the Picts and what role did they play in British history? A. A Celtic tribe that ruled England before the Romans. B. A Norse tribe that invaded Britain in the 8th century. C. An ancient tribe that lived in what is now Scotland. D. A Germanic tribe that settled in Britain in the post-Roman period. Answer. C. An ancient tribe that lived in what is now Scotland. The Picts were an ancient tribe known for their role in the early medieval period of British history, particularly in what is now Scotland. Question 58. What principle is the Bank of England supposed to uphold as the UK's central bank? A. Ensuring political stability. B. Promoting economic prosperity. C. Maintaining monetary stability. D. Increasing foreign investment. Answer. C. Maintaining monetary stability. The primary principle upheld by the Bank of England as the UK's central bank is maintaining monetary stability, including controlling inflation and issuing currency. Question 59. Name the famous British author known for his works on social criticism in the 19th century. A. Charles Dickens. B. William Shakespeare. C. J.R.R. Tolkien. D. Jane Austen. Answer: A. Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens is renowned for his works of social criticism in the 19th century, addressing the societal challenges and conditions of the time through his novels. Question 60. What significant event in the mid-20th century led to the decolonization of the British Empire? A. World War II. B. The signing of the Treaty of Versailles. C. The Cold War. D. The establishment of the United Nations. Answer: A. World War II. The significant strains and shifts in global power structures following World War II led to the decolonization of the British Empire, as many colonies moved towards independence. Question 61. Describe the purpose of the Glorious Revolution and its impact on British constitutional law. A. To restore absolute monarchy. B. To enhance the powers of Parliament. C. To confirm royal supremacy over Parliament. D. To establish Parliament's supremacy over the monarchy. Answer: D. To establish Parliament's supremacy over the monarchy. The Glorious Revolution of 1688 established the supremacy of Parliament over the monarchy, significantly influencing British constitutional law by confirming that the monarchy could not rule without the consent of Parliament. Question 62. Which Act of Parliament granted independence to the former British colonies of India and Pakistan? A. The Independence Act 1947. B. The Partition Act 1947. C. The British India Act 1947. D. The Empire Act 1947. Answer: A. The Independence Act 1947. The Independence Act 1947 granted independence to India and Pakistan, marking a significant moment in the end of British colonial rule in South Asia. Question 63. Name the series of laws that fundamentally changed the electoral process in Britain in the 19th century. A. The Reform Acts. B. The Democracy Acts. C. The Suffrage Acts. D. The Voting Acts. Answer: A. The Reform Acts. The Reform Acts, particularly the Reform Act of 1832, significantly changed the electoral process in Britain by broadening the voting franchise and reforming the electoral system. Question 64. What major political change occurred in the UK in 1997 concerning devolution? A. The establishment of the Welsh Assembly. B. The dissolution of the Scottish Parliament. C. The creation of regional governments. D. The establishment of the Scottish Parliament and the Welsh Assembly. Answer: D. The establishment of the Scottish Parliament and the Welsh Assembly. In 1997, significant political changes occurred with the establishment of the Scottish Parliament and the Welsh Assembly, marking a major step in the devolution of powers within the UK. Question 65. Which British invention during the Second World War significantly contributed to the Allied victory? A. The jet engine. B. Radar. C. The Enigma machine. D. The tank. Answer: B. Radar. British invention and development of radar during the Second World War played a crucial role in detecting and countering enemy aircraft, significantly contributing to the Allied victory. Question 66. What is the primary responsibility of the British Cabinet? A. To advise the Queen. B. To oversee local governments. C. To implement government policies. D. To legislate new laws. Answer: C. To implement government policies. The primary responsibility of the British Cabinet is to implement government policies and make decisions on the running of the country. Question 67. Describe the primary role of the opposition in the UK Parliament. A. To support government legislation. B. To provide an alternative government. C. To manage the civil service. D. To enact laws. Answer. B. To provide an alternative government. The primary role of the opposition in the UK Parliament is to challenge the government and provide an alternative government, holding the current government to account through scrutiny and debate. Question 68. What is the principle of collective responsibility within the UK government? A. All members of the government support decisions in public. B. Each minister is responsible for their own department only. C. The monarchy must approve all decisions. D. Parliament votes on government decisions collectively. Answer. A. All members of the government support decisions in public. The principle of collective responsibility within the UK government holds that all members of the Cabinet must publicly support all decisions made in Cabinet, regardless of personal views. Question 69. Name the significant piece of legislation that introduced comprehensive education in the UK in the 1960s. A. The Education Act 1944. B. The Comprehensive Education Act 1965. C. The Schools Act 1962. D. The Education Reform Act 1988. Answer. A. The Education Act 1944. Although formally enacted in 1944, it was during the 1960s that the Education Act 1944's provisions for comprehensive education were more fully implemented, moving away from the selective school system and providing a more uniform educational experience. Question 70. What is the primary purpose of the state school system in the UK? A. To provide religious education. B. To prepare students for private schooling. C. To provide education accessible to all children. D. To focus on higher education only. Answer. C. To provide education accessible to all children. The primary purpose of the state school system in the UK is to provide free education that is accessible to all children, regardless of their background, ensuring equal opportunities for education.